Hi Year 9, I hope you're all really well. I really enjoyed looking at all your first drafts of speeches. Most of you have handed them in, and there's some really good work. I'm just going to have a little look at my notes, remind myself. So I've really enjoyed looking at quite a few about social media. So Isabella and Cara and Grace, you've done some good work on social media. We've got some interesting stuff on what else have we got? Footballers' pay and the time that teenagers have to get up in the morning, from Jack. And we've got things about LGBT rights and healthy living, video gaming, voting. So, well done. I've really enjoyed it. Now, those of you who had, sent off your whole drafts to me, I've given you quite detailed feedback. So you need to have a look at that. It's from last Monday the 29th. That's where I posted the feedback. So have a look at that, please. Some people, I have given you some links to look at to sort of articles and websites if you really need to flesh your argument out a little bit. Please do that. It does mean you've got more work to do. Remember, with redrafting, it's not about going and crossing out 3 words and changing them. It's about really thinking about how you improve paragraphs, put more information in, move around the structure, etc. People are at different stages, so there are different things that you need to do. And if you're not sure what you need to do, then message me again and I'll let you know. But a few things I wanted to say overall are that you need to make sure that you had a really good plan. So the people who seem to have fallen apart a bit didn't seem to necessarily have 3 really good clear arguments that supported their point. And you need to make sure you've got at least 3 there in the middle, and you can start each of those really clearly. And this is one of the reasons why I believe X. What else? So some people need to go back and do a bit more research and think about how they can flesh those arguments out. Also, you need to make sure you've got a strong introduction and a strong conclusion. And you've used a range of techniques. So go back to this planning sheet if you think, and make sure you've got all these things, okay, that you know that you've got a really good introduction, that you use one of these hooks to get people into your speech. Go back and have a look at that. I can put I'll attach to this lesson as well the original video in case you want to go back and have a look at that, and the whole PowerPoint, although some of it is in here as well. So you need to engage your audience straight away. Some of you have done a really good job of that, and including the ethos. Why are you writing about it? Yeah, why should we believe you? What's your personal connection with the issue? And some of you have done a good job of taking on a persona, so pretending you are a bit older and you work in a certain area, and that comes across really well. So check your introduction. Check your 3 main points. Okay, that's about the introduction as well. Check that you've got main body of your speech with really clear topic sentences. Okay, and then good information about backing up your topic sentence. Okay, so go back and have a look at that. Lots of you have done this really well. Some of you have done it well for some of your key points. Some of you need to expand it for other key points as well. Some of you have done good conclusions. I'll come back to that. But some of you have, let me flick through that, just stopped rather briefly. So think about, again, making sure that you use those devices in your final paragraph to call your listeners to action. What do you want them to do? How do you want them to feel? And there is an example here that you can look at again that also sums up some of the arguments of your presentation. So there's nothing new. It's just that each of you needs to go back and have a look at different sections of your speech. There was this sheet, I'm going back, sorry, I have to skip through, which I can also attach, which I've attached to a few lessons, which is if you want a 1-page overview of what you need to do, you can use that. But as I say, you've got individual feedback. You need to go back and really try and fill this out as much as you can. Please look at what I've said, try and find anecdotes if I said that, or quotations. I think the main thing for most people is to really pack it with impactful, persuasive language and persuasive techniques, which is going to be facts, statistics, things that real people have said.